It's the post-match pints from the Anfield Wrap. Gareth Roberts, Paul Johnson, Damien Cavani, and we're going to get excited about the Reds again. I keep fucking saying this to you, but get excited about these Reds. These Reds are boss. And I come on today, I just walked down any road, loads of people grabbed me talking about the match. I was talking about nerves. I was nervous.
No, not one bit.
They were confident, they knew what they were doing, you could see the shape again, they were boss.
Yeah.
And okay, the keeper has to make a great save at the end to make sure we get the 3 points, but that's what we bought him for.
100%, yeah. If you're going to get nervous every week, you're in for the horrendous ride. You know, if we're going to go for the title, you've got, I think it's, 35 times 90 minutes left of sheer hell. We're all going to be bald by the end of it. Sometimes you just get what you want, and not, you know, that's it. And today, Man City don't get the points. Liverpool do. We've had 3 very different types of performances, haven't we, lads? We've had, the red arrows in the first game and an easy one. We've dug out Palace,
yeah.
And then we've had a routine win, which we deserve to win. So, you know, what was it, 3 wins out of 9 at the start of last season? It's 3 wins out of 3 now.
First time since 2013-14 that we've done that as well, top of the league. As you say as well, a little bit of pressure wasn't upon in that, like, you know, you see what City do earlier on, you're like, right, okay, we've got to capitalise. Yeah. We've capitalised.
It's funny because you shouldn't have, I mean, I think people have said this about Monday, a must-win game. And it's mad to think that you call games at this stage season must-win game. When City dropped those points this morning, it becomes a must-win. Yeah. And whether it's, as you say, a 4-5-0, which we all want, great, or that, it's just as important. And as you said, now we're top of the league, 9 out of 9, we should be absolutely buzzing.
I mean, turn it round. Say Liverpool's draw 1-1 at Wolves, and then you're there. Man City just creep over the line 1-0. You're really crestfallen, aren't you? It's like bastards. Do you know what I mean? You know, so we've got what we need. I think personally, I just think Jurgen's just gone, manage the World Cup, manage Dejan's injury situation. You know, integrate the players. What's the 11 that's going to get me a block of games? What's the 11 that's going to get me these 12 points? We're on our way.
And it's 23 now unbeaten ball at Anfield, which is a fantastic one. Another reason as well, as I say, to get excited about the Reds. And the game itself then, you know, we start, like I say, we create a load of chances. Trent hits the bar, Mo has a chance, Firmino has a chance. Then we get the goal halfway through the first half. You kind of thought it would open the floodgates, and then it didn't, did it?
Which is credit to Brighton, by the way, because I thought that. They played like... they still believed, you know, they took the positivity from beating Man U into this game. It was a free hit for them today. Do you know what I mean?
Because they come here, and I know there's a lot's been said and written about how teams, you want almost teams to come around here and go, you know what, we know we're getting beat here. And you could know you're getting beat 1, you could know you're getting beat 4-0. But I think in fairness to Brighton, even when we scored and they said, okay, we actually going to score 2 to win this game, but then probably not. But they actually carried on playing.
They did, they stuck at it, didn't they? They stuck at it,
kept the shape. And I think, like you say, you've got to give them credit where credit's due.
Yeah, definitely,
Because you score at a nice time and you think, well, come on now, you know, let's get the second, and then it could end up being a 3-3, 5-0. But it almost at the ground, it didn't even feel like that. But it didn't also feel like nerves. I didn't feel like, you know, come on, Reds, we need to pick it up. Again, a lot of them mentioned about different gears. We probably won, but not getting out of second gear, which is a massive positive.
The only thing I'll say about nerves then is Alisson Becker, right? Okay, let's have this. Great save, right? Okay, great save at the end. Right? Boss goalie should save that. A boss goalie did save that, and that is a 2-point difference, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So you know, we would.
It does really well for United, doesn't it?
Yeah, all that.
But you're not having a chip, though. I'm feeling.
No, I'm totally having a chip.
Oh, you're having it?
I'm totally having a chip. I'm totally having it. Right, chips, yeah, all the time. But what I'm not having is. He did a couple of those things where, like, give us the ball and I'm going to start tallying. I'm going to start nutmegging the strikers at the edge of my area. There was a goalkeeper who used to play for us not too long ago.
Really?
Right, no. Called Carrius. Right, who would have been, you know, there'd been people with, like, air rifles in the crowd, like, ready to shoot him, do you know what I mean? You know, basically, so he is brilliant at his distribution. I mean, some of those knocks, he just literally pings it, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? And I understand it, it's particularly at Palace. You know, we started a couple of attacks off. And it's like as if you're inviting the press even further because the goalie can ping it out. But today wasn't a day for that. But am I right? There was two occasions today where if they'd have scored and had there been Carrius, There'd have been anarchy.
Oh yeah.
So we can't be two-faced about it, can you?
Well, I haven't looked second that, but at half time, I was like, that's a queue up forever for a bevy. But while I was queuing up forever for a bevy, I had a look at my phone, I had a look at that, the stats zone thing and all that. Everything he did, Becker first half, found feet.
He's brilliant.
Every single pass.
And I don't want to deny that. I'm just saying, if he took a couple of chances there, there'll be other teams who were looking at this.
He's going to fuck it up at some point.
I
think it's that. I think he almost also says, well, I am going to do that, and we've almost got to be sound with that, which I know what you're saying, because you're like, oh, there was one, the first half, he gave one to Gomez when he probably shouldn't have, he probably should have just put it, but he thought no more play, and then the one sort of towards the end where he tried to take on Glenn Murray in the end, he nearly ended up losing it. You told me they could score from that, but I actually think he's got the balls to go, he won't keep doing it,
I mean,
what I am, and it's almost too weird.
That's it, I've never seen that at all. I've never seen that.
Wasn't it? There was a kick early on. He kicks it to the outside of his foot, and I'm like, oh, you cheat. He's like, it's the arrogance around him. It's brilliant.
It's Jan Molby in goal, isn't it?
Oh, it's mad. I mean, you can play him in midfield and he'd be alright. But I want to give a shout as well. I mean, I want to get your opinions as well. But I'm sure you're going to agree with me on this. I thought Van Aanten was absolutely brilliant.
Man of the match.
Yeah, superb.
Man of the match. I think about 10 minutes in, there was an occasion, and it's not his most natural position. I think he grew into the midfield last season when we were down to 3. It was like, well, we're going to get in the final here, and I'm going to make sure I'm there. He's wanted to play further forward, but he's grown into the role. But there was in about 10 minutes in or something, Robertson should have been about 10 yards further forward on a counter, and Gini went to play him in, and he wasn't available, and he was like that. And then as the play carried on, he bollocked him. Now that shows he's really owning that position, and he's lecturing the best left back in the league, in my opinion. So that's an indication. And then that one when he took it down, doing his Alisson Becker impression in the middle of midfield, all that. And then he had a shot, just before half time. And then late on, he was really, the energy was there, wasn't it? When he brought Henderson on and released him a bit further forward.
It was a complete performance.
Yeah, I think so.
It was like, defensively he's doing bits, going forward he is. As you say, he's issuing bollockings, and I think, before the ball was kicked this season, lots of people said he's not getting a game.
Me included.
Me included. 100%.
Yeah.
If you named your starting strongest 11, he wasn't in it, and that's absolute testament to him how well he's playing. Because at the moment you can't drop, not that you would, but he's actually making a position his own, and it's fantastic because it's a player that potentially you think. He's always played at a level, and there was games away at Man City last year in the Champions League. He was amazing.
Yeah,
but you wonder whether he could pick up his level again. And to me,
think he
has. Season, he has.
I agree.
Yeah, he's been a standout for us, hasn't he? Every game, and he deserves his place. He deserves to keep that place. Who else impressed you today?
I just think collectively we were very good. I don't think there's any more standouts than that. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was a steady Eddie. We didn't look like we were going to lose. We didn't look like we were going to draw. I know they had that, the save at the end. I think a lot of people are going to look at Salah and say, oh, hang on, it's lemonade without the fizz. But he still scores the winner. And he's trying these flicks, and if any one of them had come off, he keeps the opposition back, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? I just think, if you're going to go through a season, you're going to get games where you're just going to get your routine wins. Successful teams will do that. And everyone will laud it when everyone else does it. And you say, oh, that's right. You find a way to win and all that. But we found a way to win in low gear today. We've got the points. So, Jürgen I'm most impressed with because of the squad he's assembled and the fact that, while we're struggling and while we're not necessarily knocking Brighton over, and at 1-0, you're a free kick away or a mistake away or a worldie away from a draw, he's bringing on Henderson, and it just added a little bit, didn't it? And then I thought Stud's done well when he came on. He probably old manned it, didn't he? You know what I mean? He showed his experience, you know what I mean? Doing the Roger Miller, I thought, you know what I mean? Basically, running to the corner, blocking them off and all that. So I just think it was one of them, it's unique, defo.
But we can get that excited about the fact team that gets that excited. But the front three, none of them are really looking like the firing today, are they?
No.
But Mo scores, as you say. But I mean, Damien's spot on in that, we've won a game where we haven't been that good. We look solid, you can see the shape, everyone's into it, but the crowds are calm, everyone seems fairly confident that we're just getting the results, we're good, But the days where we'll blow sides away 5 and 6 will be down the road, and this is absolutely sound, isn't it? 100%. This is sound. We're all having a boss weekend. The Reds win, we all win.
Definitely.
Your front three, you said, they obviously like Salah scores a goal, he's the match winner without playing well. He seems to snatch at a couple, which usually he's at the target.
This time last season, it was kind of the same thing. He wasn't converting, his conversion rate this time, I'd be interested in that.
But today I thought as well, both Bobby and Sadio didn't have, the games where you think they were trying not to nice little interplays with each way coming off. In another week, they come off, and that's when you get in behind and you score your goals.
And once you're 2 up and then they come out.
And then obviously the confidence of running through them. But we've won, like you say, you keep calling it a routine win. Without your front three really firing. And then you're talking about, obviously when Alden played great, the other two with him, Milner did his usual, Milner type game. It's almost like, I know we've said it once before, we've won in second year, and you do feel about getting excited, Robbo. That's what we should be, because everyone who's in that ground now, I didn't feel like similar to you, where they had, I think from, obviously the Alisson save, which is a great save.
You've had 2 shots on target in 90 minutes.
There's a corner.
We've had 70% possession as well. You know what I mean? So we took care of the ball, we controlled it, we've won. To me, there's not to be more.
I'm old enough to remember us winning the league on a regular basis, and believe me, there was many a performance like we've just seen there that was part of the points tally that landed us there. Now I'm not saying we're definitely going to win the league or that way, we're going to challenge, and that's a statement of fact. And a game like that, and a game like Palace, and a game like West Ham is all part of the jigsaw.
It's less than next, which feels always like they're a little bit of a bogey side, a little bit tough and all that, but third consecutive game there where he hasn't even changed the team. Are we going the same again?
I think so. Like I said before, I just think he's looked at it. I mean, you have all the sports scientists and fitness issues. What have they got? What can we do to get 12 points? What's my best fitness levels? Who's the lads on form and all that? And that's the way it looks to me. And I think he's, there was possibly, people looked down knackered. Milner looked on Monday when he came off, but he justified his selection. People thinking Henderson might start. I think he just said
I thought he would
this.
Today.
And I had a sneaky feeling he might, but like I said, I'll go back to it. I just think he's looked at it, so I'll get 12 with these. We'll get the international back. We'll get sorted all out. The bathwater will sell after the World Cup, and if at that point we're ahead of Man City, then happy days.
People mentioned Spall and 75 minutes thereabouts. It felt like someone flicked a bit of a switch on Brighton. Felt like Houghton went, actually might be in the nick of door. And they had a bit of a go at that point, didn't they? And that's when it got a little bit nervous on the ground, but not like what we've seen in the past. Not like when we had Mignolet goal, not like when we had Carrier. There wasn't that like intense,
like panic almost.
It was there was little moments, obviously the Becker save, like I mentioned earlier, but they had a bit of a go. We withstood it. Were you all right with the sub, the Matip sub? I was a little bit.
When he gets up, I'm not happy if he takes off. Let's say he pulls off Milner. But the fact that it was Trent and he moved Gomez out, it was almost like Trent's just knackered here.
There's a different type of threat. I want an extra big one.
Bigger lad. So,
So I don't need another goal by Trent Bommon. I've got one.
If he pulls Milner, Jürgen don't like that. But by just going, Joe go today and you sit in the centre half.
Spot on.
I thought, I had no problem with that.
On a corner though as well.
It doesn't happen often, that does it?
Which you think, because they had a couple of subs as well, which they were waiting to bring on. We had about 3 corners in a row and he didn't.
Who was that unit he brought on? The size of him?
Lacardi was it?
I'm not sure. They brought the other lads on.
Like a linebacker, wasn't
the Iranian lads.
Neil spoke about it.
That's right,
But when, Alisson saves that one, which is a great save, goes to the corner. I don't know whether it's just me, but I'm sat there thinking, I'm just going to defend it.
I'll tell you what, I agree with that.
Oh no, although we saved it, they've got a corner. I'm just thinking, okay, we're going to defend it.
I bet you, I don't know, I'm not a stats man, but I tell you what, statistically, I wouldn't be surprised if a corner to the opposition was more likely to score a goal for us than it is for them. Do you know what I mean? Since Virgil's come there, the goalie, I don't want to be overcritical about the goalie before, because I must say those punches he came out with, there was 2, there was one in each half, wasn't he? And they were proper punches. I rate this goalie. I just think he don't want to get carried away with his feet. But
if you're the centre half, and we've said it loads before, if you know that's what he's going to do, then I'll be your problem. Because Van Dijk and Gomez and the whole back four will know, okay, you can come.
He's coming and he's having it, yeah.
You know what, sometimes you don't get your best, but what he's done today just shows that's what he's doing, and I'm absolutely fine with that.
Yeah.
So I'm going on about it getting excited. With 3 games in, and what I really like is you can see a disciplined shape, you can see everyone knows what the job is. And we've got new signings included in that.
Yeah.
You know, how many times have you heard the phrase that they need a bedding period and all this? The keeper knows what he's doing. The keeper's sound, his distribution is absolutely brilliant. Kaita knows what he's doing. Yeah. He's settled in.
Boss player.
He looks apart.
He faded today, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't his greatest game. But you're just watching him play footy though, and you're thinking, looks like he's been here forever.
He looks like, you know, when they agreed to sign him a year ago, it looks like he's been playing for us for a year. Look, you know, I don't know if he's been studying the videos, he's just a natural fit, he's a confident lad. No, he's boss. It wasn't his greatest day today, but there's no doubt in my mind he's going to have a boss season.
Do you know what I really liked again? You say he wasn't his greatest day, but the free kick he wins for centre.
Yeah.
Brilliant, because and he'll do that. He'll win pens for us loads.
Yeah.
Really tricky feet, and in and around those areas, it wasn't a big, it wasn't a nasty foul, but it was a foul. He felt it. He went down. A bit like Hamani, who used to win those free kicks.
Clever fouls,
really clever. All day long the free kick, and it gets in a really dangerous position when you
There's a really clever winner free kick, by the way, from Ronaldo late on, where it felt a little bit of intensity, like they were getting at us a little bit. He won a free kick, and it just everyone's and it was like, I think you're absolutely spot on to say he was man of the match. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he was,
okay, well, this has been the post-match pint then. Really enjoyed it. Nice one for coming in, lads. We're in Hotel Tier on Anfield Road. Get yourself down here, have a pint here. It's a great place to have a pint in. Wonderful setup here. There will still be a post-match podcast. They're out there. I know you can't see, but they're literally talking out there now. That'll be out on the Anfield Wrap in a bit if you're waiting for that. There will be more on this game as well. We'll do a second look video. Look out for that on YouTube. We'll preview Leicester as well. We're doing video properly, as I've said. We're loving all the feedback that you've been sending us. Keep on doing that. Be nice about these boys as well, because you know they could be out on the town, you know, swilling ale, and
they're going to be.
That's what they're going to be doing.
Doesn't your ale taste great when Liverpool win?
Oh, exactly. When the Reds win, we all win. We always say that, and we've won today.
And can I just,
we're top of the league.
And can I just say, you know, the last time your home game, post-match pint, you started off with Liverpool top of the league. But we still are, boys.
We're top of the league. It's been the post-match pint. Thank you.